In today's video, we are going to talk about the video section of our Amazon listing. What should be the core message theme of the video section? Where can we get some insights or some ideas about the videos? Should we create multiple videos, or is one video sufficient enough to proceed further? So let's talk about these things one by one. About the core message theme of the video, what I believe is, I believe to carry the customer throughout the customer journey. The first part of customer journey is to make a customer problem aware. Now the catch here is, whoever is searching a product on Amazon, there is around 70-80% chances that that person is already problem aware. So we are not going to talk about, let's say, we are not going to highlight about the stress if the customer is looking for the stress ball on Amazon. But what we are going to show when I'm talking about showing problem first in the core message theme of your videos, the problem is the negative aspect, the bad features of your competitors or of or the products which are generally available in the market. We need to highlight those at the problem. Like, for example, if your competitor's stress ball is not durable, so we need to start the product how a stress ball which is not durable, what harms or what losses or what frustration that can cause. So we need to start it with this problem, and then we need to show what solution our what is the solution basically to this problem. That is, definitely we will show the feature of our product which can be kind of catered as the solution to that problem. And then in the third section, we need to highlight other features of our product. For example, classy packaging, for example, different densities, for example, pop-it feature, whatever extra or whatever additional features or whatever other remaining features you have for your product, we are going to show that as the third phase. And for the fourth phase, we are going to show some authenticity, authority, positive customer feedback, the branding, such kind of stuff, kind of social proof element, happy customer reviews, or even if we are not showing the reviews, then we can show faces of customers, how they are happy after using our product. So it's like kind of showing them a picture where they are going to be after purchasing our product, what positive impact our product is going to bring into their life. So these are problem, then solution, then other features, then the positive impact our product is going to make on these customers. And then for the product part, for the problem part, I would like to highlight again, it's not about we are going to show how stress is a problem and stress ball is going to relieve it, because on Amazon the dynamics are different. If you were doing it on maybe Google or maybe Facebook, then maybe that could have made any sense. But on Amazon, when we are talking about video for our Amazon listing, the problem is the negative reviews or the downside or the side effects or the negative parts of our competitors' products or of the products which are generally available on Amazon platform. So this should be your core theme, and this is basically the customer journey in the marketing. Like, make the customer is unaware, then make him problem aware, then make him solution aware, then make him your product aware, and then kind of warm him up uh, with the customer feedback, social proof, etc., and then convert him. So I'm using kind of same journey in a very short way in the video form. So let's jump onto the screen and see a couple of examples and kind of discuss those examples, how we can improve those. So here is an example. Now I think maybe first time in the coaching we are going to discuss a different example other than the stress balls. So here is the example. Let me check if there is any video showing up here. Okay, so here is a video in which he's showing how you can use the barbecue skewer. So it's directly the usage, and they're putting the skewer on the grill, and then it's showing the feature 17 inches, etc., and then it's showing the quality. So it's basically the third phase, which according to our core message style, and then it's showing its feature, how you can hold that, and the packaging, and how you can keep that. It's about the third phase. It's all about the third phase, and it's ended. Let's see if there is any other video here. Okay, so here is the other video from Oxo. So the first one, they are showing 6 pieces of Oxo grill, easy to handle, durable. They are directly to the features, how you can use it. 6 pieces it is. Shape for fumble free flipping, flat design, keep food secure. It's all about benefits. Smooth move, easy to clean. Feature and feature. It's all about how you can hang it, what you can make from it. It's better guaranteed oxo, in my opinion. And the first, I would say, section or the first scene is not that much appealing. But oxo is a giant brand, no doubt about that. But still, if we analyze it on the basis of our core theme, it's not fitting up. Okay, so here is the page 2, and let me see if we get any other. So is the third video. It is directly starting from social proof or the feedback, which we were supposed to have at the end of the video. We can definitely skip some parts if it is getting prolonged, but this should be the normal flow. So he's guiding how you can fill this, but we all know how to do that. And then it's all about how to use. It's about the instruction stuff, how to use that. And maybe they are offering these grill, or I am not sure if you are supposed to purchase those separately. Those holders, basically placeholders at the both ends. um and then your barbecue is ready. Yeah, but it's not serving the core message theme. It's not that part. We can definitely improve on that. If we see any other example, that should be the last one, and then I can portray what is on top of my mind if we were planning the barbecue stuff here. Okay, so here is the bamboo skewers, and it's showing how you can fill those. Everyone is showing how you can fill those. Everyone is showing how you can use those. So they all are showing how you can use that, how you can eat that, and all. So let's discuss how the core message theme, which I've discussed, how the video theme should be according to that flow. We can see here the OXO barbecue skewers, and we can see here there are the grips. These are the grips here. These are the grips here, which we can see. Or if we check out the first video as well, you can also hear these are the grips. I mean, you can use those to kind of make it empty, to make the barbecue skewer empty, and all the chicken pieces can be put on the table easily. Instead of holding it from the chicken pieces, you can hold it from this grip part, and you can make it free. You can make the barbecue skewer empty. I'm not sure if that's the perfect word for that, but yeah, still you can make that empty. um and here it is also like that. You can see here is the part to hold that. So let's say if I had something kind like OXO, or something like this one, any such kind of development where it is catering the problem part. Maybe the end gets hotter, or maybe you can use this to make the barbecue skewer empty. So in that case, what is the problem? Basically, while you are using any other kind of skewer, there is a indication that maybe your hands get impacted by the heat. So at in the first scene, in the very first scene, the theme or the message we were supposed to convey, or we will convey if we are selling this barbecue skewer, is how someone is putting the skewer on the grill, and his hand or get impacted by the heat, and he's like making this scene. Oh man, I mean, the hand is kind of hot, hand is injured or kind of impacted by the heat. That is a problem statement. And then in the second scene, or maybe in the third, fourth scene, whatever is the scenario here, we are bringing our this additional tool which we have added at the beginning to cater this problem, so you can empty the barbecue skewers. So that is the additional feature. That is something add on which we have done. Let's say, for example, you are doing a product in which there is no development, but still there is some common problem in the market. That can be, for example, barbecue skewer is expensive. Then you can and you are doing the bamboo skewers. Now I don't think there is any product development in the case of bamboo skewers, but then in that case what you are doing is all the barbecue skewers are cheaper, or you can say maybe in $6 bamboo skewers are maybe 100 or 50, and the stainless steel skewers are going to be 12. So you can show up like in the first scene as a problem, you can show that there's a grill, and then for the 12 skewers, the space is kind of spacious, and the guest number is big, And if you are going to do only 12 barbecue skewers at a time, that's going to be at a problem, and you want to be quick. And in that case, the barbecue skewer is very helpful, because in a very less cost, or in a very economical cost, you are going to get a lot more barbecue skewers. And we are portraying it like kind of at the campsite instead of the home side, because at that point we can also waste that, or maybe use that for any other play or such kind of stuff. So you are going to show that as a problem. And then you are going to highlight maybe how a generic stainless steel, you're not supposed to take the exact design of any of your competitor, but a generic stainless steel skewer is not good, and how the bamboo skewer is replacing it in the second scene. Now in the third scene, whatever these guys were showing, like let's say how to you fill up this with the maybe veggies and the meat, and how to use that, how to place that, etc etc, such kind of stuff. This the thing which they have extended to maybe 30 seconds, I would say, you can squeeze those in maybe 8-10 seconds to make sure our video length remains less than 45 seconds. And in the last 1 to 3 second, or maybe in the last scene, we can show some happy, we can kind of show some happy faces of those who have had a better uh, experience of arranging barbecue night. And our barbecue skewers, whether it was stainless steel or bamboo, that had a good impact in that, or that had a good contribution in that part. So we can convey it like this thing. And let's say if you think that if like you need to jot those down, you need to jot all those scenes down, and then you need to discuss that with your videographer, how you can squeeze and convey all those messages. And let's say if you can't squeeze all those messages under the 45-second criteria, then you can maybe skip something, or maybe add on something, or maybe merge two use cases in a same video. For example, in the lower half of the screen, it's showing how you can use this barbecue skewer, and in the upper half you can see how you're supposed to put it on the grill. So you can kind of share screen in a smart way, but this should be the core message theme here. Now after we have decided, or after we have discussed about the core message theme, let's see regarding the core, those core messages, how we can convey those. Or let's see if we want to see what are some examples, what are some cases through which people have conveyed the same messages. So instead of kind of reinventing the wheel, we are going to check if there is something, any better example of these videos already available on the internet, but those are not available on Amazon. So we can kind of grab those ideas and utilize those for our Amazon video section. So for this, we are going to use two platforms which I believe are very helpful for me. First one is AdSpy. Like I've told you before, buy a subscription for 1 month, that is around $149. You can do it for the sharing purposes as well, like all the peers can do it together, depends upon you. Use it for 1 month, and then you can cancel the subscription. And the second platform is TikTok, and if you want to avoid the cost here, you can only stay to the TikTok as well. But here let's discuss the scenario. Let me share the screen. So here is the ad spy, and here you can see I've put three filters. Another thing, important thing before we move further is you can see here I have opened TikTok as well and ad spy as well. But if you are, let's say you're planning to sell in USA, and you're sitting in maybe Malaysia, Thailand, or Indonesia, or any Asian country, or any European country, you're going to see different results based upon your country. So what I do here commonly is I use this extension. There's no collaboration. It's just that I use that, and I appreciate, I mean, this works smoothly, and I have had better experience with this. So this is the setup VPN. They ask for your email ID, and then you can I mean set up this VPN. And I have set the IP location as United States. So after this, I have added the ad text like stress ball, country is United States, language is English, and then I am getting some of the search results. Let's go through these search results together and see if we find any useful ideas for the stress balls. So here is the picture. I'm checking it for the video intention. So here is the first video. You can see they have kind of showed 6 use cases or 6 ways to interact with the stress ball in one frame. So you can get this idea. You can kind of make notes of these things. A great way to distract my hands and keep anxiety at bay. And below, they're also showing the social proof that Brookby has given it 5 star. So they're merging the concepts as well. And you can also see they have limited everything under 40 seconds. You can also use that as a stress ball. I haven't seen it being sold on Amazon. Okay, so it was the first example. Let's jump on to this second one. I'm not sure if it's baking soda or something, but yeah, it's showing on the stress ball keyword. Okay, so it's stress ball soda, something. Um, Styled at this Father's Day. Okay, so this is something kind of gift. This is Shark Tank. I'm not sure what it is. Then no need for all the stress ball. This is ad for insurance agency, and they are kind of highlighting the stress element with the help of stress balls. And this is again the stress agency. This is again the stress agency. So here is the stress ball. Perfect stress buster. They are making the face, 4 different faces. So they've jumped onto the feature part directly. You can squeeze the little faces. Okay, so they have shown the packaging as well and money back guarantee and all that stuff in the second last video. You can see that as well. Um, okay, if we go for another video, here is the fidget to focus. Okay, so this video looks very simple and gross. I don't think that would add much value. So this one, okay, so they are highlighting the feature part directly as the first scene. We are supposed to get the ideas here. You won't find the same theme being repeating every case scenario, but this is what I prefer about the core message theme, how we should take that on the video part. That's kind of something depositioning someone else stance and making sure how that is basically I'm kind of showing the customer that how that feature can be a problem, how we solve that problem, what are our other features, and then again how customers are satisfied from our video. That can be a standard template. Okay, so this is a video and idea at the same time, and then again, I mean, you can scroll through all those parts. So those guys who are planning to search into the German market or maybe in the French market, you can select the country here. I mean, you can select the Germany. You can select the in the language. You can also select Dutch, and you can see what are the options being sold in that marketplace, and you can kind of do the learning for that particular marketplace as well. So here are the other videos. Here I have removed the filter of USA and English language. So here is another video which we can see. Let's say you are selling this kind of stress ball, and this is you believe as a developed product as compared to the poppet stress ball which is already being sold into the market. So in the main image we were supposed to I mean type something like to show that this makes cracked noise when you pop it in or pop it out, to just to highlight the scenario here. Okay, so this is how, I mean, you can get an idea of the videos, how you can depict your scenes, how you can depict the scenarios. And then if we go to the second platform, this is TikTok. Now, then again, I have being shown the relevant results because I have set up the VPN here. If I have removed the VPN, then it would have shown results according to my country scenario. And maybe in my country, stressful is not that much common, so that would have jeopardized the results. So just to make it clear, I'm using the VPN, the setup VPN. That's why the results are so much relevant here. That's why I'm getting the suggestion of Kylie Jenner instead of any other local TikTok star. Okay, so here are the videos. We can kind of see these videos, and we can get an idea like how we can show. Let's say for example, you can highlight some kind of stress ball with this kind of box or video or large stress ball. If you want to show that your stress ball is really large, then I mean you can see all these different ideas and see how these videos are helpful. Let's say even if your stress ball is common and it does not have any additional special feature, you can show it among all the cluster of other stress balls, and how the person or the guy or any model in the video is preferring your stress ball as compared to other ones because they really like it. So you can kind of show it like, yeah, this stress ball is being preferred among others. So that's kind of a dethroned or depositioning kind of element. So yeah, here are all the ideas which you guys can see, and you can make notes, and it would help you to give an idea. I mean, you can show stress ball as the challenge, maybe a play between 5-7 kids, and they are kind of playing it. They are very excited. You can pass on the emotions those kids have in the video to the customer. For example, we are using stress ball and the customer is relieving stress, or maybe he's using it as a toy, as a fidget toy, and he's damn happy. You can show those expressive emotions, that kind of happiness, excitement in some of the scenes, and that will the thrill will pass through to the customer. So you can kind of add value or pass on value, pass on emotions in this way. So that's how you can get some ideas to define or to depict or to translate your core message theme into scenes, so you can communicate it better to the videographer, and the videographer can kind of meet your expectations properly. Now another thing which is common in the market and I would like to discuss here is, what people usually do is, let's say there's a keyword stress ball for kids, and we see around 10-15 keywords like which are mentioning stress ball for kids, and then there's a keyword like stress ball for adults. So in maybe the videos which are being running on the for kids keywords, we are using kid models, and then for the adult we are using adult model, and then maybe if there is hand grip strengthening, then we are showing up hand grip strengthening feature in that video. And if it is about fidget toy, then we are showing up the play around video. You can make that, but definitely it's going to add on the cost, and in my opinion that's unnecessary. And another important part is, we know how hard it is sometimes to get the product approval. So let's say there are around 8, 10, 12 different kind of products, different kind of videos. So it would be a hassle, it would be a struggle in the current Amazon scenario to get all those videos approved, and that's going to consume a lot of your time. So instead of making these different videos, I prefer to use this different intent kind of stuff in the sponsor brand pictures, instead or in the copy of the sponsor brand, instead of showing those in the videos. And I make a generic video or maybe a specific video in which highlight the key points or the key features, key benefits, key pain points, and run that on all of the keywords to cover all the stuff. In this kind of approach, we may be skipping 2-3 features, but those features or those pain points are lower in the preference list, and we are highlighting the top features in the preference list to make sure we cover a majority chunk of the ideal customer persona. So that's all for the video section for this fourth video. See you soon in the next one. Till then, goodbye.